Year 2021. What Irish biased media won't fully tell you. IT professional Paddy Cosgrave went to a Fine Gael-headed government and for over a year repeatedly begged for assistance in helping to set up an international web summit in Ireland. The government and their heads in state departments led them a frustrating merry dance of deaf ears, denials and way too late eventual responses. Public published emails 100% prove this. The eventual, now annual Web Summit moved to Portugal, where their government was only far too happy to work with a team of summit organisers. The result was that a summit that started out with 5,000 in attendance now annually gets 50,000 plus going for the 3 days, booming their capital in those days to an extra €500 million. Something Ireland continues to lose out on because of Fine Gael-led denials and frustrating antics. At the start of the 2021 Web Summit, massive attended by many from around the world, Paddy Cosgrave, in introducing a new organisation called Whistleblower Aid, explained the background of the organisation and dared to mention a recent first exclusive they did in Europe. It happened to be about Leo Varadkar and his giving away of state confidential documents that many consider has broken a number of serious laws. Since he did the introduction and dared to mention a Whistleblower Aid exposing action, Irish media, that some consider to favour Fine Gael, Leo Varadkar's political party, quickly attacked Paddy Cosgrave in any way that they could. They might claim that all their sudden attacks are just coincidence, all within a week of his international-made introduction, after years of very little media coverage, or none at all, most of the time. However, there are those that do not believe that their sudden start of vicious attacks printed within days are just coincidence. Meanwhile, on social media, trolls supporting the same political party of Leo Varadkar and the 2020 begun corrupt law-breaking state government he continues to be a part of, have also come out in force. Where there was silence for years, they too, by coincidence, carry out sudden massive character attacks on Paddy Cosgrave using any information they can gather, twist it and then throw it. When they cannot find anything to throw, they just make something up and continue to then insult, all because he and Whistleblower Aid dare to speak out against political corruption. What follows in video is that introduction that has now made him an open target by certain Irish media, who will of course in time also attack those who also try to give greater false facts about this next latest Ireland fiasco. A fiasco that would have not have come about if Leo Varadkar had not given away confidential documents, breaking a number of laws in the very first place. To date, 9th of the 11th 21, still getting away with it all and another party, Fianna Fáil, backing him. But the Irish media have decided to attack a messenger of facts and truth rather than the actual message that's been shared to Ireland. Are they trying to avoid educating the Irish public regarding Leo Varadkar's actions, downplaying them deliberately? Unknown. Their actions is perceived by many not to be the actions of high quality, unbiased journalism in action. The opposite, in fact.
Hey guys, our next speaker and our final speaker, Frances Haugen, has dominated the front pages of newspapers all over the world for the last month. Within tech, Frances' story is probably the biggest story of 2021. She's never before appeared on a public stage. Before I introduce her, I just want to talk about the incredible whistleblowing organization, Whistleblower Aid, that has brought Frances' evidence to the attention of politicians and the public all over the world. Whistleblower Aid spoke at Web Summit in 2019. They spoke because they were behind the Trump-Ukrainian whistleblower whose evidence formed the basis to impeach Donald Trump. Whistleblower Aid played a seminal role in the emergence of evidence that led to the downfalls of Jeffrey Epstein and Harvey Weinstein, among so much more. This tiny organization was only founded in 2017, but already its impact on our world has been earth-shattering. In 2020, Whistleblower Aid created their first outpost in Europe in Ireland. The very first Irish whistleblower that John Tighe, the co-founder of Whistleblower Aid, advised was an entrepreneur called Shay Bowes. Shay had evidence of potential corruption by Ireland's then Prime Minister, or Taoiseach, Leo Varadkar. Shay, together with Ireland's foremost investigative journalist, Michael Smith, editor of Village magazine, went on to publish exactly 1 year ago this week a devastating exposé of Ireland's then Prime Minister, Leo Varadkar. The guidance Whistleblower Aid provided to Shay and the work of Michael Smith have triggered the longest criminal investigation into a senior political figure in decades in Ireland. It would never have happened if it were not for Whistleblower Aid's co-founder John Tighe, Shay and Michael. So before I invite Francis on stage, I'd like to ask John, Shay and Michael to come out on stage. What you have done, Shay in particular, has taken incredible courage, and I'd like to ask, yellow slide, all three, everybody to give them a huge round of applause for what they've achieved. Thanks so much, guys. Now, without further ado, I'd like to welcome our final speaker on stage. Francis Haugen with Libby Liu, CEO of Whistleblower Aid, in conversation with the incredible Laurie Siegel from 60 Minutes.